So hi everybody, welcome to another video. So in this video we're going to talk about the recession that's going on in UK right now, what the impact of recession is going to have on international students who are already living and studying here in UK, and to the prospective students or the future students who are planning to come and study here in UK. So make sure you are watching this video till the end to get all the detailed information, as I am living and studying here in UK. So I'll be sharing you the ground reality, the facts and figures of what's going on in the market right now. So without further ado, let's get started. So firstly, recession happens when the GDP of the country plunges or the GDP of the country goes down. Since we were hit by COVID, and everything was in hold for almost 2 years with all the lockdown and all these things going on. So as soon as things started getting back to normal, the war started in the ongoing war between Russia and Ukraine, that has disturbed the whole world. The economy of the whole world has come to disruption, since the fuel price have gone up to the highest level. So and the inflation is in all-time high as well. So if the inflation is in all-time high, that it is pretty much, everyone knows, the cost of living source as well, the cost of living is in all-time high as well. The people are struggling to meet their end demands, and especially the winter is coming and the energy prices are very much expensive as well. So the weather in winter is going to be quite harsh, and yeah, people need to use their heaters and everything. So the electricity consumption in winter is going to be high, but the rate of electricity and the energy is all-time high. So yeah, the winter is going to be quite a challenge for UK. So whenever all this economic crisis is going on in the country, the national bank hikes the interest rate, and that has happened. The same thing has happened in England as well. So recently, the National Bank of England has hiked the interest rate by 2.25%. So what that means for us is, the people who have taken the loans, their interest rate is gonna be high. The people who have taken the mortgage, they have to pay like more in return since the interest rate has hiked. And National Bank of England has also made a prediction that by the end of this year, the inflation is going to be at 10% high of what it is right now. So when the cost of living increases, when the inflation goes high, what this basically means is, since the working class people, the people who are working and earning their wages remains the same, and the cost of living is at all-time high. So that means they have to spend more money, and they can or save a very little bit amount of money if the inflation remains at this high. So only little bit amount of money is gonna left at the people's pocket. So that is not a good sign. Major serious issue with the recession is the unemployment. So when the recession is at high, when the recession is going on, so the unemployment rate goes up. So there's already been a news about this thing, since government has to survive through this tough time. So they will be cutting through a lot of jobs in order to survive through this tough time. Since we are on the early stage of recession at the moment, and as we go through, experts have suggested that the unemployment rate will be 6% high as well. So it's extremely important to stick with the ground reality. Yes, the news may sound slightly harsh. Yes, the country is going through recession. Yes, we are going through tough time, and through this video I'm not trying to demotivate the students who are planning to come and studying here in UK, and I'm not giving all the bad information or harsh truth. So what am I trying to do through this video is trying to give you the ground reality of what the economy is looking like at the moment, and it's up to the students whether to make a decision to whether hold their decision to come and study here, or whether they want to come and study right now. So it's entirely up to the students. So through this video I'm only trying to give you the ground reality of what's going on right now. So let's now talk about the impact of recession for international students. So what are the impact that's gonna be for international students? So like every coin has its either side, so does recession. So recession has its positive and negative impact on the international students. So let's talk about the negative first, so that we might end our video with the positive note. So the number one negative impact for the international student is, as we know, as I already talked about, the cost of living. So the cost of living is at all-time high. So the food prices are high, the petrol prices are high, the electricity prices are high, the house rent are high. So yeah, the cost of living is at all-time high. So that is the number one impact. And the other impact is the unemployment, like I already said. So since in order to survive, the local stores, the local restaurants will cut down the jobs. So students might face hard times, finding the part-time jobs. So that is the second impact for international students. So the other impact for international student would be hike in tuition fees, and also fewer scholarships, since government has to save money in order to go through this tough time. So this is one of the more major impact to the international students. So let's now talk about what are the positive side of recession. So through this video, I'm again repeating this thing, I'm not trying to demotivate the students who are watching it. I'm just trying to give the ground reality, the facts and figures of what the recession has its impact on the students. So yeah, let's now talk about the positive impact of recession, how the recession is gonna positively impact the international students. As per data, recession lasts till 3 to 8 months. So this is just an estimated figure. This might, the recession might last longer or the shorter. So when in recession, focus in your studies, focus on skilling yourself, skilling up yourself. So by the time the recession comes to an end, and by the time the economy starts bouncing back, you will be in a better position to land a job. So this might be the good time for you to focus on your studies and skilling up. The major positive impact for international student during the recession is the exchange rate. As you might already familiar, the pound, the UK sterling pound, is not performing very well. That means the value of the pound is going down every single day. So that means when you are paying your tuition fees during this time, you'll actually be paying less, because the value of currency is going down. So highly skilled people are always in need and always in demand, so they will get a job no matter what the economy or what's going on. So yeah, make sure you are skilling yourself up and you are educating yourself, so that you might end up in a better position to land a job. So before wrapping up the video, so before coming to the end, so let's now talk about the impact on prospective students, the students who are planning to who haven't arrived yet, but who are making a decision to come and study here. So the first thing first, uh, if your finances are not strong, if you are totally relying on part-time jobs to make your living expenses, then I would highly suggest you to put your decision on hold. As I already told you, there will be fewer jobs, there will be high job costs. So it's better to hold your decision for now and try the next intake. So if you're only relying on part-time jobs during term time, since this might not be possible, because anything can happen during the recession, and you need to be prepared for almost everything when especially when country is going through tough times like right now. However, if your plan is to come over here and study, get experience, get exposure, and you don't have to worry about working part-time to meet your finances, then yeah, for those students, nothing else matters. You can always come over here, study, get experience, get exposure. So I hope this video was kind of helpful for the students who are considering UK as their primary destination for students. So if you find value through the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and share the video. And yeah, till then, cheers, bye bye.